Hi, Sarbani. Welcome to DC Conversation. So tell me, how much has customer service changed from then to now?
I think that's a very good question. And Reshmi, I loved the interview with Chetan Bhagat, whom I read. So looking forward to the interview today.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
likewise.
okay, so I'll start with myself and then I'll take your question about customer service because the two are connected.
Yeah.
So I started working 32 years ago after my MBA. And my first 12 years were in the banking industry with some of the top financial banks in the country. And it was very transactional, but the banks also had a very interesting aspect of, guarding operational risk and doing revenue generation because I was at the branch. I was also part of credit cards. From then on to now in DHL Express over the last 20 years, not only in customer service at DHL Express, but the way that we experience service has changed so much. And I just jump into what I usually say that now it's a mix of touch and tech. At the time that I started my career, the only tech was printing a statement or sending a statement on email. Uh, However, now even in the banking industry, the level of online transactions, and for example, very proud of our India story on the UPI penetration across the country. So I think in logistics also we have seen a sea change in the way that customer service is delivered. The customer can sit in the comfort of his home, generate an airway bill, a courier will come and pick it up, and it will get delivered seamlessly. If additional documents are required, there will be digitalization tools which we use, which will trigger alerts, and he can upload. For example, we have a wonderful KYC portal where the government of India has mandated that we must take the KYC for certain shipments, especially non-document, and the customer can sit in his home and upload it on our KYC portal designed for such regulatory compliances. Okay, so it's a long answer, but I think that touch and tech have taken over customer service, and 32 years ago it was only touch, touch, and touch.
Talking about Digital India, how is DHL using AI to enhance customer experience? Because everything is artificial intelligence these days.
Yes. I think AI has also transformed and is transforming as we speak. Because, DHL, we operate across 220 countries with our 300 aircraft and millions of shipments really across the world. And what AI is giving us is that it's powering our chatbots, our virtual assistants. So earlier we had only a chat option where the executive would sit and type responses to the customers. But now, even in live chat, the executive gets scripts powered by AI where we can cut down our transaction time and drive operational efficiency. We can ensure we give accurate information, and we also have fully AI-powered chatbots where the customer can send us a WhatsApp text and our AI-powered chatbots will resolve it. However, if the AI-powered chatbots are not able to resolve, then it is handed over to one of our senior executives for resolution. So for us, while AI may be at the forefront of uh, enhancing customer experience, but we believe that exception handling must be done by a human being.
And what about the voice tool? You have the Medallia voice tool, right? How is that
Yes.
enhancing the customer service experience?
So we have a voice tool where after every transaction, the customer gets a link or he gets an alert and he can give us his feedback. Now imagine taking feedback from millions of customers around the world. It is only by the power of the AI that we can understand specific root causes, drill down even to roots. Okay. So let's say in a courier route, we get many customers saying there is delay, and the text comments will give us through AI very real actionables, and we can improve the customer experience. Um, on voice, while I'm telling you about AI, there is also our entire route optimization, which is our couriers visiting customers and picking up their shipments, and we have a fleet, of course. This is powered by AI through our systems, WISE systems. And these WISE systems also ensure that the AI-driven route optimization drives greater punctuality, greater transit time, and drives down our operational costs.
Considering customer service is very integral to what DHL does, how do you upskill employees in that particular department? Because AI is there, and you, like you said, touch and tech is there. So how do you upskill them?
I think the first thing I would like to say that even before we upskill them, we want them to understand that AI isn't here to take over your job. It's here to expand what's possible.
Yeah.
So therefore, we have a sensitization program, and we tell them that you must upgrade your skills and you must work along with AI. For example, the chatbot that comes up, use that chatbot to refine your responses to give accurate responses. And we have new programs which we partner with HR, and we drive new programs where our AI experts run workshops, and then we power it through what's available in the market online to reach our thousands of employees across the globe to give them better AI skills.
And you also have the first time buyer program, right?
Yes,
How does
yes.
this support, SMEs?
I think it's an excellent program. So what we find is that our small and medium enterprises, not only in India but around the world, with the growth of trade and e-commerce, the small and medium enterprises are often new companies, often startups who are looking to export, looking to import, and they don't understand the trade regulations, they don't understand cross-border e-commerce. So our commercial team helps them to understand and set up their business. And we have branded this under FTB First Time Buyer Program. The First Time Buyer Program is supported in customer service over a 90-day period, where whenever they send a shipment, our team members are here to tell them how to fill in the airway bill, how to do all the customs documentation. And we also have a customer facing IT team. The IT team does sessions with them to tell them about all the digitalization tools that they can use, and they can get their bills, they can send out their shipments, they can do all the paperwork from the comfort of their homes for their new business and e-commerce shipments.
You also have Gen AI powered tool Spark. How is it
Yes.
helping you resolve customer complaints efficiently?
uh, Spark is being launched around the globe, and we are very proud that Spark is launched in July in India. And Spark is a Gen AI powered tool which helps us to firstly ensures faster, consistent, and personalized resolutions. Secondly, it boosts productivity by automating routine tasks. Okay, so we have RPA, robotic process, which runs in the background, and that helps the executives to resolve the cases faster. Therefore, the customer gets better experience and he gets faster resolution through our Spark platform.
And like you said at the beginning of the interview, customer interaction, the way they experience, everything is changing, right? Could you
Right.
tell us more about DHL's strategy for hyper personalization of customer interactions?
So I remember when I joined DHL 20 years ago, we started looking at customer segments, and we said that, okay, this segment ships so much. These are our top buyers, and these are the individual customers who ship through DHL. But what we really now understand that every customer's need is very, very unique.
Yeah.
So therefore, we look at, so for us now, the customer segment has become a universe of one. So we look at the one customer's need, and we do that through programs by customizing support for first-time buyers, as I just said. We also have a key account support program where for our top customers, we provide relationship support through dedicated customer service executives. And the goal is actually to blend human empathy with data-driven precision. So you will have an executive resolving, coming in for any exceptions, proactively supporting the customer, along with our new AI-powered digitalization platforms, which give him, I think, the world's best service, really.
Interesting case study or something where the learning happened.
So I think that, when I talk about hyper personalization for our customers, that's the question you asked me. But hyper personalization is also for each employee. And this trend is going to become increasingly a competitive differentiator, as well as internally how the employees deliver customer service experience. So we had a group of new joinees joining us. The cohort joined us in Q1 2025. And for them, we had specific tools for e-learning, for classroom sessions, for guided learning, for hybrid learning through a program we call in customer service CS Academy. And this hyper personalization, where the agent learned at his own pace using the channels that he preferred, was something that we saw in getting the new joinees inducted really fast in the business. We have a 3-month program for the new joinees to deliver great customer service. And I can tell you that this cohort is the best that I have seen, because we used, again, touch and tech, both for our internal training program.
So, if I were to ask you, what is the key differentiator that actually sets DHL apart from the rest?
I would have to tell you that when I rewind back and I think of our focus journey, which began in the year 2010. In focus, it's basically a very simple formula where the executive knows that their great service quality makes a difference to our bottom line. Okay, and what we understood through the focus journey is that the executive, when they handle exceptions, they satisfy the customer so well through our ICCC culture. ICCC is our insanely customer centric culture. In fact, it is documented in our quality policy. Imagine having a quality policy which says that you have to be insanely customer centric to help a customer in times of need. And it says you will feel sick to the stomach. This is quote unquote from our quality policy. If a customer is challenged. Okay, so I think this culture of serving the customer from the heart, of empathizing with the customer, is so strongly entrenched in DHL Express. You see, technology can be bought off the shelf, right? I can hire all the big guys and I can deliver technology. But finally, it is the empathy that we provide along with the tools. But first comes touch, and then tech. I think this is the key differentiator for us.
So what next for DHL?
Yeah. Next for DHL, I think the one big thing which you already asked me about is how do we get a multi-generational workforce, which is our old and experienced people, along with the new people to work together. And for that, we have a very good program. We have DEIB, which is driving diversity and inclusiveness and belonging at the workplace. So that is something that we are going to harness the power of our people. And we are constantly investing in new technologies. So I think more touch, more tech, and staying closer to the customer and delivering the best service really in the world.
Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to us.